Welcome back to the channel. This is your host Captain, and this is Cap and Date. Right now, you are tuned in to the only channel that's really exposing the cap that's going on in the free online dating. Badu, Skout, Tagged, Plenty of Fish, MeetMe, all of the above. All of them are pretty much the same, but different. I expose what goes on them, the live streaming, and pretty much the messaging, the women that you run into. In general, I'm a male, so I come from a male perspective, but however, this can also be an exposing series for women as well. Anyway, subscribe to this channel because there will be more, and definitely hit the like button. Now, we're going to go into this comment that was left on a couple of the videos, and I appreciate this guy, Shenanigamix07. I don't mean to butcher your name, but he said something that was very interesting and exactly what I was trying to present through these videos. I'm on video number 4. If you want to know about these apps and don't know anything about them, definitely check out part 1, part 2, and part 3. Now, anyway, he said, no one else I know is talking about these apps and I've been on them for years. I'm glad you're speaking about this, and I hope you do more videos, bro. Yes, I will, and I appreciate you. Definitely stay subscribed because I'm gonna make this about way more entertaining. We're gonna have a lot more stories. We're gonna have a lot more information. Now, anyway, I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet because there's 9 that I wrote down right now. However, there might be more. Now, we're gonna go into red flags that you're going to run into and to try to avoid, or that you can't avoid at all when you're trying to meet women on these dating apps. Number 1, I have things that I have to do, and number 2, I'm trying to keep these videos short and sweet just to keep people attention, because after a couple of minutes nobody give a damn anymore, you know. So anyway, let's go on to number 1. Number 1, up close photos are always hiding something. It's hiding a scar, or their weight, or their background, or something. Sometimes women be streaming in the whole basement. Sometimes women be streaming in the corner of a bathroom. Sometimes women be streaming in places that they shouldn't be. They could be in the corner in a closet in a dude's crib, but women, oh, they love streaming and they love attention. And they will be on there to seek it all, any and every way possible, if they can. But anyway, we're going to go into number 2. Males too. I'm not going to exclude some males. Some males is the same way, become addicted to using these apps, but there's a reason for that, and that's going to be in part 5. But anyway, we're going to go into number 2. If they are bad but don't go live, then that's suspect. You got to look out for the woman who is bad and been on them apps forever, but never go live and are real. That's a red flag. So you telling me that's not a sign of a hoe? You have to see the signs of a hoe. A bad woman gets about 120 messages. I have one account with over 400 messages. And that was in a week span. So I know this to be true. I've done my research and I have backing to prove it ever. If these videos ever get taken down or whatever, they will always be an exposing series. But not on the negative tip, because I'm not trying to shine a negative light on the apps or the people on them. I'm just trying to tell you what happens on them. If you don't know, and then you do know, you feel comfortable knowing that we all go through it the fuck too. Now, anyway, if they bad and don't go live streaming, that means they don't want to prove to all the people in the comment section who's talking about something, are you a scam, are you a scam, are you a scam, are you fake, are you fake, are you fake? They wouldn't want to prove to them once and for all that they're real. And then they've been on the app forever, so that means they have been meeting men on that app. They are going through their whole phase, if you will. But anyway, that's definitely a red flag if they bad and don't go live. Because when you go live, you get all the attention you need as a bad woman. But we're going to go into number 3. They're always on the app, but don't go live. Is a red flag. Now, basically, I wrote that right after that, so I didn't know that I was going to intertwine it so much. But anyway, we're going to work with it. Basically, it's the same thing. They always on the app, but don't go live. Those are the red flags that someone is basically on there, not for attention seeking, but for, seeking other things, seeking arrangements, if you know what I mean. But anyway, we're going to skip over that. I guess that was basically number 2 and 3 was the same one. We're going to go into number 4. They only go live. Oh yeah, the ones who just go in there for attention, just go in there for diamonds, just go in there to treat you like a number and become one. They're on there all day, every day. That's their job. That's their hobby. That's their life. That's a damn shame. And that's definitely someone that you would want to avoid. Because even if you get in a relationship with that type of person, you get into a relationship with a live streamer is one of the worst things that you could do in your life. I've never seen a relationship that was successful live streaming. And the ones that are, they just don't know who their girl is talking to yet. And God knows, it could be me. But anyway, we're going to skip over that because I had quite a few stories as well about that. Not everything is what you're seeing on these dating apps. It go down in the DM. It go down in the DM. But anyway, if they only go live and they claim that they got a boyfriend or whatever, or they claim that they just on there for live streaming or whatever, yeah, that's a red flag because that means that they're attention whores. That means that you're on there just for attention. And then what if you're not getting diamonds? You're just on there for streaming and shaking your ass. That's literally just for attention. That shows how lonely you really are. I understand there's such thing as boredom, but the other word is lonely, and we need to add that into the category of words that describe the people that's on these apps because it's very embarrassing and lonely people. But we're gonna go into number what is it, 5? Oh yeah, they exchange numbers too fast. Oh, that's a hoe. I don't like yes, you see what you like and you like it and you want it or whatever, and if you can get the number, like, or give somebody a number, like, that's cool and everything. Like, understand from a woman point of view, like, I like them and I want them. Like, understand. But however, when you get someone number too fast based off of looks alone, that's showing you how shallow a person, not even shallow, but how easily gullible a person can be. That just based off of a person looks, before you even say anything, they want to give you a number because they like you. But however, they didn't engage in enough conversation with you to show that they're even a person that deserves your number. It's a shame what a cute face could do. But anyway, we're going to go into number 6. Too many filters. Too many filters. When you see someone who's using too many filters, that means that they're very insecure. That exposes something right there on the surface that you don't even need to say or see or even point out. Women who use too many filters are usually ugly. Let's just keep it a buck. They're usually ugly or think that they're ugly. Or they're either bigger than what they, bigger than what they choose, that what they really are. And they're trying to hide it through filters or making themselves, or far away photos to make themselves look, slimmer. Look out for the far away photos as well. But definitely those filters, the ones with the little bunnies and the cover the whole face, and sometimes a woman can use a light filter. I remember I met a woman on this app who used a light fixed filter for each picture. Every picture made her look grayish light skin. When I met her in person, she was a dark skinned woman with no hair, by the way. Embarrassing because she was using old photos and all types of, but let's continue. Number 7. Them spiritual chicks, oh, they different. And they mean that ish. Oh yeah, you might find the occasional freak 2 out of 10 times. Oh, she's a freaky spiritual girl or whatever. But 9 times out of 10, they wasn't that spiritual. Oh no, some of the spiritual women on there are coming to save. They are queen save-a-hoes, or if you will. They think that they need to come on there and they speak the gospel, or they speak the truth, and they be on point and everything. There's nothing wrong with it. However, you on a dating app, sweetie. You on the most filthy app where trafficking goes on and people looking for a plug and people selling themselves go on, and you want to be the light of the situation, huh? Like, I understand the Christ-like mentality. I understand. But however, take that somewhere else. This is not the place for that type of... That's like going to the dark web. With the, like, in a church being built on the dark web. Like, that's just a downfall. It's going to inevitably fail. They're on there literally to preach. They're not even on there to meet anyone. They're on there to have conversations and to hear themselves talk. They don't give a damn about you. They're not really on. They're building a community, a little fake ass community or whatever, and they building friendships. Sometimes you could be on there and doing it the right way, but 9 times out of 10, when you're on the part where you can tell, like, the spiritual woman is just on there because she's either hurt or she's either trying to seek someone who, is so-called spiritual too, but she's looking for a husband. She's not looking for no quick fun. I'm telling you that now. So if you're on there, you want to talk to a spiritual woman on there, I guarantee you're going to have a hard time trying to, pick that shell. kudos to you if you do. And that doesn't mean that all the spiritual women are a bad John. You dig what I'm saying? That not all of them are a bad John. Well, let's go on to number 8. Chill real quick chicks. 50% of the time, it's really just that. And if you're on there to meet a woman and possibly, go a little further within the same day, not all the time when a chick say that she wants to chill with you in that same day that she's going to want to do other things. Because you're going to feel like an Uber. This app is like, you're going to meet so many women on this app and smoke with so many women on this app, you're going to realize that most of them on there for just that. Just a quick smoke. They ain't had nothing to smoke this morning. They had to fall on hard times, but they know they can go on here and smoke with someone cool. They meet so-called cool people all the time. You're not the only one. You're not the only humble brother that they met and they felt so comfortable with. No, they're in a lot of dudes' cars. A lot. If you hang around people who's also on these apps, you'll realize that you all met the same chicks. Had the same conversations. Period. And some people might even went a little further with the little girl you like on these apps, men. But anyway, number 9. I'm just going to go in. Most of these chicks on these dating apps are missing teeth, missing limbs, no joke. They're missing hair. They're missing a home. They're using old photos. And they're going to smell like shit when they get in your car. And that's a fact. I'm going to let you let that sink in. Matter of fact, let that stink in. You feel what I'm saying? These chicks on here are the definition of what you would call, I'm going to say something like, they're the real simps. They sit around. I was trying to come up with something slick for some, but they sit around and they're attention seeking. They're the ones who they put out these little thirst traps and they try to make themselves look better than what they are, and they dial themselves up and they have nothing to really present. They have no type of good, like their stories are all bad, they're all drama filled, they're all going through mental issues. I done wasted a lot of time meeting the girls on these apps. They all have kids and baby dads that they blame on you. Men, they blame on you. They sit there and be like, first of all, my kids come first. That's their first sentence in their bios. Like, you know what? That's too easy. I no need to even have to go in on that situation. You're probably sitting there agreeing with me, nodding your head like, yo, and blah, like going in yourself. I don't even need to go in on the chicks on these apps. It'll be too easy. I probably will get banned for YouTube for speaking the truth about the chicks on these apps. This is the place where we keep it a buck about everything, 100 about everything. Our good experiences, our bad experiences, even times where I made mistakes as well. So yes, this is going to be a very interesting conversation. But these are the red flags, and these are the things that you're going to run into and gotta look out for on these dating apps. And also look out for the tit for tat people. I send you diamonds, you come to my stream to send me diamonds. Oh, you ain't come to my stream to send me diamonds. Why you don't join my stream? Oh, you know what, we ain't friends no more, bitches. I guess that'd be number 10. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoy your day. I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a positive day. And this is Cap and Date. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. Definitely get ready for more videos. Peace.